Hello, wrestling fans! This is Sean's View Entertainment, the most dedicated and prolific WWE news source on the web. Subscribe now for hourly WWE breaking news, hard-hitting rumors, and more. And don't forget to smash that bell for notifications, comment, and share. Are you a true wrestling fanatic? Become a channel member right now to show your support and send us super thanks in the comment section today.
All right. Listen. This is one of those nights where WWE fans instantly feel it in the air. Based and because of multiple reports backstage, whispers are spreading fast right now that John Cena may have been found unconscious backstage during Saturday night's main event. And if that's even half true, it changes everything because it was supposed to be the final time. It was supposed to be the last time. And now will John Cena even be going into this match a full 100%? John Cena may not even be 50%. And then there's the scariest part. The story keeps shifting by the minute. 1 minute, it's a medical situation. The next, it's a storyline. And then suddenly, it's WWE is scrambling. So let's break down what's being reported or what could be misinformation. And why the situation, real or not, could shake WWE's plans heading into the next major stretch. We are just a few hours away. Literally, we're just a few hours away before a Saturday night's main event. Remember to like, subscribe, hype up the video, donate below with a super thanks donation. And if you want me to go live, become a channel member today if you want me to go live a lot more often. Or donate if you want me to go live. Donate with a super thanks donation in the comment section. Now, I got a quick reminder. The video that we're covering right now is rumor and developing. Details may change, and nothing is confirmed until WWE or John Cena addresses it officially. Now, with that said, here's how this all started. Here's how this all came about, viewers. Quick reminder again, rumor and gossip, but we cover the rumors, the gossip, the speculation because it may be true and it may not be true. Here's how this started. The earliest chatter didn't sound like casual rumor. People were repeating very specific phrasing. Cena was down backstage. Medical personnel, quiet panic, WWE keeping it contained. And whenever a report comes out, that specific fans split into two camps instantly. Camp A would say, well, this is real and serious. And Camp B would say, this is WWE planning a hook. Planting the seed, so to speak. Remember, if you want more videos like this, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications. But the reason this one feels a little bit different is the timing, because we all know John Cena's final ever match is tonight. Saturday night main event is a night that WWE wants controlled and clean, especially if Cena's retirement arc is in the air. Because if John Cena is part of the plan tonight, whether it's a farewell moment, a tease, or the next step, WWE doesn't want the audience thinking Angle. Kurt Angle? They want emotion. They want history. They want the end of an era feeling. So if this is a storyline, it is indeed a risky one. They want that end of an era feeling. And if it is not a storyline, then WWE is suddenly dealing with the one thing that they can't storyline their way out of. Real life, viewers. Now here's where the story gets interesting. The strongest versions of this rumor all point to the same thing. Backstage reaction. Not fans, not Twitter, backstage. And again, if you guys want me to go live, become a channel member, donate below with a super thanks donation. Whether it be $1, $2, $10, $50, donate below. Because this rumor isn't just Cena went down. It's that vibe changed because people are describing things like segments being retimed, hold language, last-minute production movement, talent being pulled aside. And when you hear that kind of chatter, it usually means one of two things. Something real happened and WWE could be adjusting, pivoting, or the WWE wants to make it feel real, and they're creating chaos on purpose. Now, here's the twist, guys. Here is the absolute twist here in the story. Here's the twist that makes this story blow up. There are two completely different versions spreading. Version 1, Cena had a real medical scare. In version 2, Cena is fine, and WWE could be very well working the audience. And the WWE has done this once or twice before. More than that. But when two versions spread at the same time, it creates the perfect storm. Fans refresh nonstop. Reaction content explodes. WWE dominates conversations without confirming anything. But also, also creates a huge problem for WWE's reputation if it is indeed real. Because Cena isn't just a star, viewers. John Cena is global recognition, sponsors, mainstream coverage, the guy who turns WWE segments into headline news. If Cena's status is uncertain, even for a night, WWE doesn't just lose a moment, they lose control. And WWE's entire goal with John Cena's retirement story is control. Control of the narrative, control of the emotional goodbye, control of what happens next. We go into the Triple H emergency decision, an emergency decision of a lifetime on the night that John Cena is retiring, going off to the sunset, his final match ever in the WWE. Now we get to the part that fans are absolutely going bonkers over and obsessing about. Triple H. Because when things go sideways, Triple H becomes the symbol of WWE's response. So here's the twist. Some chatter suggests that if the rumor gained traction internally, WWE could be forced into an emergency call. Do we acknowledge something publicly, stay silent and let it fade, rewrite the show in real time, or lean into the mystery? And if they choose wrong, they either look like they're hiding a real situation or they look like they're exploiting one. Would WWE do it if it's real? The mini payoff, guys, the mini payoff. If this is real, WWE's immediate playbook is predictable. Tighten backstage info, limit who speaks, slow down public updates, avoid saying anything until they say the right thing. Because the worst thing the WWE can do is rush a statement and then have it contradicted later. But if it's not real, if it's an angle, then the WWE's playbook is also predictable. Keep it vague. Let the internet do the marketing. Pay it off later in a way that makes fans go, oh, that's why. The replacement question for Saturday night's main event, Washington, D.C., the Capital One Arena. A reliable star who can stabilize the segment. The storyline pivot, someone tied to John Cena's past, someone who makes the moment feel historic. The one name WWE uses when it needs to dominate headlines immediately. And yes, fans are thinking the same two words. The Rock. Yes, The Rock, ladies and gentlemen. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the most electrifying man in all of entertainment. Now, I'm not saying that The Rock is involved. There's no confirmation. But from a pure WWE PR perspective, if you wanted to drone out chaos instantly, you bring in a name that hijacks the news cycle. That's why The Rock speculation always appears when WWE needs a reset button. But here's the twist. Even a Rock appearance wouldn't fix the emotional weight if fans were expecting his last match, John Cena's final ever moment in a WWE ring as it concerns wrestling. Because the audience came for one story, and WWE can't just swap the story without backlash. Was this planned to protect John Cena? Here's a darker possibility that fans whisper about. What if WWE expected problems and created a narrative shield? Meaning, if there was any uncertainty, WWE would blame the chaos on storyline structure rather than give the world a clear answer. Again, pure speculation. But WWE is a company that thinks about optics constantly. And if Cena's retirement arc is the centerpiece, they want maximum flexibility here, viewers. Again, we look at this from different sides, different motives. Because for a lot of fans, Cena isn't just entertainment. He's childhood. He's motivation. He's the guy who carried an era. This is why this story hits harder than most. So when people see words like unconscious connected to John Cena, it's not gossip, it's fear. And WWE knows that, which is why WWE has to handle this carefully no matter what's true. The big rap, the big twist, the silence is the story. And here's the final twist of the night, viewers. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, and become a channel member today. Sometimes the biggest story is not what WWE says. It's what WWE doesn't say. If it was nothing, you'd expect the rumor to get crushed quickly. If this was serious, you would expect silence. If there was a storyline, you would expect a delay payoff. So this silence itself became the clue. So that's why this won't stop spreading until there's clarity. So now I need you, viewers and fans and subscribers, I need you to tell me. Do you believe that this was a real backstage situation? Oh, is WWE blurring the lines on purpose? Is John Cena going to be 100% facing Gunther? Is John Cena going to walk out tonight less than 100% if he was attacked and if John Cena was found unconscious? Drop your comments, hit like, subscribe, because I'm covering any updates as they happen. And also, if you want to support the channel directly, super thanks and memberships help me keep pumping out these breaking updates. Seriously, it is appreciated. Because again, if it weren't for you, there would be no show on view. Viewers, this is a very emergency. This is a very serious. This is a very urgent message, urgent video. What are your thoughts, your comments, your opinions? Is this an angle, a storyline, part of the plot? Is this so if John Cena does get beat, John Cena we know was not at 100%? Ladies and gentlemen, there's all kinds of optics and obstacles. There's all kinds of options. There's all kinds of choices. Maybe the WWE are looking for a way out, or maybe John Cena is trying to find his way out sooner rather than later. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Sean's View Entertainment keeps you in the mix because I keep you in the know, the flow of the show. Are you going to be watching Saturday night's main event tonight? And what the hell is going to happen now? We are leaving you on the edge of an experience. This is the unapologetic Brash and Brazen. Subscribe.